Andy Gregory and I'm excited to be at Reged in Penrith. I'm just about to cook with Peter Sidwell at his cooking school. I'll meet you in there. Andy Gregory here. I'm at Peter Sidwell's Simply Good Cookery School, Reged in Penrith. We're doing pizza.
Well, pizza for me, I love good pizza. I've spent a long time in Italy. I've eaten some fabulous pizzas. There's some horrible pizzas in this country. Big, thick, deep pan pizzas. That is not what we're going to be doing. I think the secret to trying to eat healthier and do your pound for pound challenge is to try and create dishes that still give you a sense of satisfaction. I know if ever I've sort of thought, right, I'm going to get healthy this year, I'm going to do it, and you fall down because you take things away and then you crave them more. It's a natural human instinct, I think. Yeah. So what we're trying to do is create some recipes that fill those gaps, so you still feel like, oh, do you know what, for me, and like I've said to you before, Friday night in our house is pizza night, and we buy all the little antipasties and my wife makes the bread dough. I take myself off into my little utility room and I make fresh pizza, and it's become a bit of a ritual.
I've never tasted. I've not even attempted to make a pizza at home.
Okay, right, let's get going.
You're telling me the difference in taste is incredible.
It's about choosing the ingredients. Choose the right ingredients. A pepperoni meat feast pizza will be 2,500 calories. That is your allocation for one whole day in a pizza.
Yeah. And
it's
this
brutal.
So what would this be?
This is under 500 calories, this.
Right.
Because it's about quality of ingredients, thin base, not too much cheese so you can taste it. And what I've done today is we're going to use a bit of smoked salmon, a little bit different, full of flavour.
Yeah.
The secret to eating good, healthy food is big flavours. And that is going to be the theme throughout this whole challenge. If you want to copy these recipes that I've done for you, it's all about big flavours. But big flavours don't have to mean calories. You can get big flavours from things like chilli,
obviously,
lemon. You know, you get bursts and capers. You know, these are the things we're going to use today to bring. I know they all work beautifully together. So put them on a good thin base, not too much filling. I spent a bit of time in Naples, so I feel like I know what I'm on about. Right, pizza. So I have made a simple dough in here. 400 grams of strong white flour. I've also put 100 grams of wholemeal just to give a bit more health to it. 1 sachet of yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, 325 mils of water.
And you did this in a bread machine?
I did in a bread maker. Look, I haven't hidden it from you. I've put it in my bread pan.
Yeah.
I've made that around the corner.
So how easy is that to do if you haven't had a bread machine?
All you do is you put all the ingredients into a bowl, use your hand and mix it.
I see, right.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you just go to my website, you'll find a bread recipe.
Okay.
Okay? So, all we need is a little bit of flour. Okay? And then we're going to take some dough. So I would say that will do your pizza.
Really? That'll do one pizza base?
Yeah,
wow.
Sure. So if you look at what's left, that'll make 4, maybe 5 pizzas.
Yeah.
Easily.
So how would you store that then?
Well, if you were doing it for a family of 4, I would make one, I would then put it out, chop it up, have a taste, you know, and just keep making them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. We've got a rolling pin, Mr. Sidwell chef.
Certainly have. Right, so, stop what you're doing.
Okay, sorry.
Stop fiddling. Okay. So what you need to do is, whenever you're rolling anything, start with the shape you want to finish with. So that's the same with pastry, doughs, anything, okay? So, ball of dough.
Yeah.
There. Alright? Get a little bit of flour and then pat it down.
Yeah.
Okay? And just use your fingers and just get it to like a thick pizza crust with your hands. And all you're doing is you're using the weight of the dough and you run your fingers around the edge and it starts to stretch.
Yeah.
We are not going to start tossing this in the air, so don't ask.
Can we do that where you
No.
spin it around your wrists?
No.
No.
Okay.
Is that because you can't do it?
Yeah, exactly that, yeah. Okay, so we have a pizza base, yeah?
Yeah.
But now I want you to roll it out. So what you need to do is you roll it, then you turn it. And keep doing that.
This is going to be what, 9, 12 inches?
This is, yeah, it's probably going to be a 10-inch pizza.
Yeah.
What we've got here is a stone.
Yeah.
Okay? Look,
Oh, wow.
that's the size I want.
Okay.
But that's in the oven getting hot while I need it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Look at that. I'm doing it, you see.
Right, roll, turn.
They make it look so easy.
Yeah. Just remember to roll it and turn it, okay?
Roll it and turn it.
Yeah. Keep it moving. Right, and while you're doing that, we're going to make the sauce. So, tin of chopped tomatoes, okay? And what we're going to do, if you just get a spoon with a hole in, I'm going to pour some of the juice off. Because what you don't want is a soggy bottom.
So when they shake the pizza base all around, is there any sort of advantage? Are they just showing?
They're naturally stretching it into its shape.
Yeah.
And the purists will, say don't use a rolling pin.
Oh.
But, and also the purist, the real deal is in Naples where pizza was created. It must be cooked in 90 seconds at 500 degrees. Now nobody has an oven that does 500 degrees.
Like I said, I've always wanted to do a homemade pizza, never got around to it. How you're doing the tomato base now?
Yeah.
How
So what I find is we're trying to give a nice light fresh flavour to this, okay? So you don't want a big, rich, heavy, sweet sauce. If you buy a sauce from the supermarket, a bolognese sauce, a pasta sauce, that's fine. Just a little bit of flour underneath it. So fold it over, put a little bit of flour there, just move it around. The idea is to get lots of flour in it now, so that it just moves around, If it doesn't move, so like that, okay? So that's fine. Right, so what you find is there's loads of sugar in these sauces and they're very sweet. So what we've done is just tinned tomatoes. So this is going to be part of your 5 a day. All it is chopped tomatoes, nothing else, okay? So all we're going to do is take some garlic, take 1 clove of garlic, and then just smash it, get the peel off there, and then just really, really finely, and if you're not good at chopping, just use a grater, okay? That was aimed at you.
Buy lazy garlic.
No, don't buy lazy garlic when you could buy garlic in a bowl.
All right, okay.
I really need to look at what DJs are available to cook with. It's just... Okay.
Well, we'll get Robbie D in for the next few.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so fresh thyme. You don't have to use fresh herbs, but personally, I always have fresh herbs either on the kitchen, on the kitchen shelf or in the fridge. And most people do, if I'm honest. Right, I've got some Greek basil there. Can you pick some of that off for me?
Bit of Greek basil.
Yeah, I bought this the other day. It's beautiful. Really, really nice and sweet. So
you don't want the stalks for this, do you?
No, it's all quite, that's fine. Because it's all quite tender and quite young, it's not sort of really big plant. I can just roll that up and pop it through. If you've got a bit of pesto in the fridge, just use a little bit of that. Or a little bit of dried Italian herbs is fine. And all we're going to do is just mix that through, okay? That's our sauce, done. Nice and simple, yeah? Okay, so the idea is we now need to get all our ingredients ready to cook this pizza because it's going to cook quite quickly. So, capers. Do you like capers? Ever had a caper?
I've never had one.
Right, okay. It'll be your first. At least it's with someone special.
Yes.
Okay. That was your first.
We take the seeds out.
Now you have a bit of a track record with chilies, don't you?
I've eaten with Mr. Vicky from Mr. Vicky's the world's second hottest chili, which, as you can imagine, Maruga Scorpion is called, and it nearly blew my head off. I was in tears for 10 minutes, so I can handle that, no problem. But no, I'm all right. I'm all right. But if you remove the seeds, that takes away some of the heat, doesn't it?
Takes a lot of it away, yeah.
So
it's very much, I'm not trying to make a pizza that's going to blow your head off. I'm just bringing a few flavours together that I know work. And we're using smoked salmon, capers, chili, because I know they work well. And again, big, bold flavours, taste better. And when you're trying to be a bit healthier, if you're still having big, bold flavours, then you're more geared for success, in my opinion. I think that's a secret. So, a little bit of chili there. Smoked salmon. Okay, you don't have to use smoked salmon if you don't want to. I just think this works really well. What I wouldn't, try and steer clear of pepperonis and salamis and chorizos and things because they do have a lot of fat in them.
I've never cooked smoked salmon. I guess a lot of people are the same, they just eat it fresh and cold.
It is beautiful just to eat as it is. But also, when you cook it, it's got lots of natural oils in there. And those oils are just going to give some lovely flavour. So, ball of mozzarella. Half a ball of mozzarella will do a pizza. Okay?
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
You don't want to overload it. And it's really important to squeeze it and get any of that excess moisture out, because otherwise it'll just end up being quite soggy.
I'm just trying to make this a bit more circular.
Okay. It looks good. Looks fine. We're good. Right. Okay. So I've got a pizza stone in here warming up.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And I am going to just pop it on something so that it doesn't melt the worktop.
And the problem is when you get a pizza from the takeaway or whatever, when they spread this sauce on, they put too much around the edges and hardly any in the middle, don't they? That's a common problem that I find. So
okay, so hot pizza stone. Huh?
Yeah, do you want me to put that on there?
No. This is where you need to get it right. This is the bit that you listen, okay?
I'm listening.
No, you need to, because I want you to get this right.
I do.
Hot pizza stone.
Yeah.
And then put your pizza dough straight on the stone, yeah? So it fits.
Yeah.
Alright? This is not a time for your stuffed crust, Andy.
Okay.
Alright? You're going to have to do without on this one. Right, so sauce on into the middle and then just push it out, okay?
And even though I've got a cold, very, very bad cold I should say, I can still smell how amazing this is.
I mean, if you look at it already,
yeah,
that looks beautiful. If you were going to have a garlic bread, do it like that. Then you're not putting loads of butter on it.
It just emanates freshness, which in itself makes you feel good, doesn't
I think in January as well, after really enjoying lots of great food.
Missed a few bits. That's what I was saying about this base. The missed bits off. You see, this is a common problem with you chefs and these takeaway people. Always spread it across the base, right? That's what you do.
Thanks, Andy.
All right.
Okay. I'll make sure I give you an acknowledgement in my next book. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So pizza, mozzarella. Okay. Just break it up. See, half a ball of mozzarella.
Yeah.
You don't need any more on there than that, do you?
You
might want it, but you don't need it.
Like you say, it's very powerful, isn't it? Mozzarella cheese. The taste of it.
No.
Well, I think it is.
You're a Dairy Lee fan?
I was 20 years.
It's very milky. It's very creamy.
Oh, yeah.
Right, capers.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, caper. Tell you what. Have it like this. Have a little bit of smoked salmon with a couple of capers on there, and just wrap that up. Try that. Okay. Scatter the capers on. Just need a few. You know what? And if you don't like them, don't put them on. It's fine. It's not a huge part of it. It doesn't have to go on. Okay? So that pizza done.
Fantastic.
And can you see? Look, it's already starting to cook because of the residual heat. Look.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because that's the stone.
Yeah. So you lift it in, but what because I want to know. I don't know if you've seen Peter's oven. But I want to show you the door on Peter's oven. I want one of these at home. You'll want one too. So we're 220 degrees. Is that right?
Yeah, I want the oven nice and hot. I want to be able to pop this straight in.
Yeah.
The stoner's hot. It's been going in. The stoner's been in there for 20 minutes, so it is really, really hot and it's already started to cook. So if we pop this straight in.
Ready for this?
Alright.
Look at that! I haven't broken it. It's designed to do that.
Okay.
I want one of these.
And then hang on, a little bit of extra steam.
Yeah.
Will help get that pizza crust nice and crispy.
So what?
Sorry, that's stole your fun, didn't I?
Yeah.
Go on, do it again.
Okay. Look at that. So this is just water, is it?
Yeah, just a little bit of water. Add steam to the oven, makes your pizza base go nice and crispy, which I really like. I like a nice, thin, crisp pizza.
So it's actually quicker than ordering a takeaway pizza.
Totally.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally. And its ingredients, like, I go to the supermarket on a Monday, same with me, my wife does. By Friday, we then make pizzas. All the ingredients are sat in the fridge all week, so it's not like you have to go out purposely to get it and it has to be fresh stuff, you know. You can have lovely, you know, jars of olives, you can have antipasti, smoked salmon, cured hams, things like that. You can have those things, but in moderation, and put them on a pizza. And literally, if you just get organised, put your bread maker on in the morning, go to work, just put it on the dough setting, by the time you get home, bang, you're ready. It is easy. So while the pizza's cooking, that'll probably take about 8-9 minutes to cook, max. We're going to make this nice salad. We're going to top it with a lovely peppery rocket leaf, bit of lemon juice, bit of olive oil, just to make a meal of it. Okay? Right. So let's just clear this, and then we're done.
So now we're going to make salad.
Yeah, we're going to make a nice sort of peppery rocket leaf salad just to put on top.
Yeah.
I'm not a big salad eater, are you?
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I put all kinds of things in, cheese and apple.
Right,
you name it, I put it in.
I'm not a big fan of salad, so if you're a liar, aren't you? You're such a liar.
I'm a liar.
I nearly went for that one as well. Nearly. I'm not a big salad eater, so where I can find an opportunity to add that sort of bit of healthiness to it, I will. So, what I thought we'd do is make a very quick salad, not too heavy on the dressing.
Yeah.
So again, things like lemons and juice and zest, big flavours, good balance, nice acidity, but not heavy on calories. The worst thing you could do is put a big Caesar dressing on this. You know, so cut lemon in half and then just squeeze it through your fingers, and you'll just get a bit of lemon juice. Hold the pips back, fissioning out. Same with this one. Could you just grab that rapeseed oil there for me?
Yeah.
It's very similar to olive oil, but it's made in Britain, and so it's very high in omega acids, so, and it's good for you. It tastes nice and buttery. Okay. So when you're making a salad dressing, you need to have 1/3 acid, so whether that's vinegar, lemon juice, lime juice, whatever that might be, and then 2/3 oil to make a dressing.
Okay.
So you could just make this and it'll last you all week long.
Oh.
Okay, so I tend to do it by eye because I've got used to it, but you could just do it in a measuring jug if you want. Okay, and then can you put me a little squeeze of honey in there? And that just takes the roundness of the acidity off. Just rounds it off. Touch a tiny little bit more. That's it. Okay, and we'll just whisk that together. And then a little sprinkling of cracked pepper. Oh wow. You have got the sprinkle. Oh man.
It's gone everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Okay, right. So, we'll have a little taste.
To the salt.
No, because we've got smoked salmon, which is cured in salt and is a little bit saltier.
Okay. Right.
But if you want salt in it, it's not gonna harm you.
Yeah.
That's got a little bit of, that's freshness to it. Have a little taste. See what you think. Okay, I'm just gonna get some rocket leaf.
That dressing is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
But that will work really well on chicken. If you've got a roast chicken and you've got some leg and thigh left over, just take it off the bone and just a teaspoon of that instead of mayonnaise.
Really sort of creamy aftertaste with it.
It's the rapeseed oil. It's buttery.
Yeah, it's
quite buttery in flavour.
Yeah.
And instead of mayonnaise, go for dressings.
Yeah.
Because you've got control over this. You know how much oil and how much vinegar or lemon juice has gone in that. So, I know that's got a good level of flavour to it. It's nice and light. So if you're doing like lots of people, you could just put the salad on top there. And what I tend to do is, I tend to just leave that like that until I need it, okay? Don't mix it. If you mix it too quickly, it'll start to wilt.
Okay.
Alright, so do it last minute. Right, do you want to check pizza? We must be nearly there by now.
Do you want me to take it out?
If it's ready. How's it looking?
It's looking flipping amazing. And these stone bases, they're very cheap, aren't they?
Yeah, they're less than a tenner.
Less than a tenner.
If you're going out buying pizzas, takeaway pizzas, I reckon, after a month, you'll have paid for itself.
Yeah.
That should come off that stone quite easily.
Like you were saying, you do need the base, don't you?
Yeah.
To cook this.
Look, slide straight off.
Look at that.
Yeah?
That's amazing. I don't think I'm ever going to buy one ever again.
Do you know what? I hope not. Okay.
That smoked salmon smells amazing too.
It's full of flavour. If you're wanting that lovely smoky flavour,
Yeah.
but pound for pound isn't going to let you have salami and chorizo and things like that. But you can still get a smoky flavour to it. Okay. So, a little bit of the oil.
Oh, never mind the salad. Let's just eat this.
Okay. Let's put this on here.
Oh, is that what you do? You put it on there, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. That's the way I do it. I like it this way. Okay, will you pick me some fresh basil? Because for me, A pizza needs fresh basil on it.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
More than that.
Keep going. I'll tell you when. Okay. Give it some sprinkle. All right. I'm not going to be able to hold you off for much longer, am I? No. Okay. Right. So, listen to that.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And total cooking time for this, it's 10 minutes. This is easily doable for the family when you get
Yeah, totally.
from work, isn't it? Just
Easily. I mean, you could just make one of these, two of these. While the kids tuck into one, you can make another. That's the way I do it at home. Yeah. The downside to it is you can't have lots of pizzas all at once unless you have a few stones.
Yeah.
But there's no reason why you can't tuck into that while you're making the next one. As long as you have all the ingredients lined up, you can have a little production line going, get the kids involved. Away you go. Right. Give it a try.
So let's have a taste of the 500 calorie.
It is hot.
Pizza. And I can see that. Yeah, it is hot. Oh wow. I can't believe how good that is. Like I said, I've just decided now, I know I said it a few minutes ago, I'm never going to buy a pizza ever again from a takeaway from a supermarket. I'm going to flip in make them. That's incredible.
You heard it here. If you see Andy Gregory in any pizza takeaway place in Carlisle, you can let me know.
Apart from if I've on a night out after 8 or 9 pints or whatever.
Doesn't count.
Then I won't be able to make.
You won't be having 8 or 9 pints on pound for pound.
No, I won't. No.
Water only.
Water only. But in all seriousness, that is amazing.
Isn't it beautiful? Healthy food should not taste this good, but it does. If you just think about it.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'm a convert.
Good. So is your stuffed crust a distant memory?
It is now. It is now.
You're now part of the purest pizza gang.
I'm amazing this. And this is a saving of 2,000 calories per pizza, as we said earlier. So I just can't believe how good.
I think it's also a saving of money.
Yeah.
It's not expensive.
So, how much would you say to make 4 pizzas?
Well, £5.
Yeah. So if you buy 4 from the supermarket, each. Buy 4 decent ones from a supermarket, you're probably looking.
Aren't they a £5 each?
You're about a £5 each, so you're talking 15-20 quid. A £5 for 4 pizzas, which taste better, homemade. Oh, that's incredible.
Good.
You can find out how to make this recipe and more. Book yourself onto a cookery course at the Simply Good Cookery School. It's Peter Sidwell's Cookery School here in Penrith at Regad.